Okay, so welcome back YouTube to another. Today is Saturday, and today will be covering the Friday Vanguard live stream. So previously I was the today video first of all. Sorry for yesterday's late post video because there was the update and it was about the update for the JP side, and I wasn't sure for Vanguard Zero or Ing side, the global side. So I was like a little bit confused what to do, so I waited until the Vanguard Zero, the global site, for the notification, and they did actually get the notification. So I quickly made a video and posted it and explained everything on that video. So if you guys want to talk about, like, the previous video was about me covering about what they did about VP farming and how they completely changed it and basically canceled and killed VP farming. So if you used to VP farm, that is probably not viable after this July. So if you guys still VP farm, you can grind until before the end of July and you will still get the pack. So before I previously record with the computer and it keep glitching out, and like I can't open the file anymore, and oh my, it's tiring. So I needed a break. So I recorded this quite late because I also had some stuff to do. I still have some stuff to do after this. So without further ado, let's get into it quickly. So because this time I recorded on my phone, so if it all goes well, it's supposed to post today, but maybe I have to do it tomorrow because of how late it is. Because yesterday I posted it so late that was like 12. It was midnight for me. So without further ado, let's get into it quickly. So increase the volume a bit. So he's back because previously I think he went on a vacation for him, or like a small break for him. So these are basically, the start was about the old wait, not new, old live stream update videos. You can see the data from all my videos. So this is about the VB farming. I covered everything. So yeah, so I covered everything in my previous video. So if you want to see if you want to see that video, if you want to check out how I explained it, it was for last video. The rewards for the triple rare guaranteed pack, I'm pretty sure that it's only for JP, so not for English. Remember, we get 10 free packs instead of the triple rare guaranteed. Maybe it seems a little cheating, but since just imagine Japanese and English to be different, and they also changed the rank fight system. That was also in the video. Sorry for like being a little quick because I don't want I want to post this video today. So so from the past recording, I didn't know what this means, but actually what it means is that if we're going the global side, because the global side got the notification also, but probably so it's like the Japanese side. So if you open 10 free packs, 10 free pack, no, 10 packs with paid gems, you're supposed to get one guaranteed ticket pack. So like you get one free pack. That free pack will have a guaranteed triple rare. So sadly, it's only for paid gems, and I'm a free to play player. If you have not known that, yeah, I'm free to play. So for now, I'm still free to play. If in the future, I'm not sure what I will do yet. So maybe there's changes. So these are the reveals. The first reveal for VBT 0. Wait, no, why VBT? It's for the set 8 or 7. I forgot. Basically, this is the JP side. So Japan side. So we're gonna get this in the future. So Glory Maelstrom, Platina Ezel, and Joker Kaiser Vermilion, the blood, the cross rights of those three good cards. Maelstrom, Dragon Kaiser Vermilion, and Blood Ezel. So this is Blaster Blade Spirit. Before I say his skill, I will skip to a bit because the next card reveal has the same skill, which is Blaster Dark Spirit. So they both have a skill where when placed from deck, you may counter +1 to retire one of your opponent's grade 2. Wait, before we go there. Grade 2 or greater front row cards. But the second skill is at the end of battle that this unit attack, retire this unit. They both can be in Cold Paladin. They're separate Royal Paladin and Shadow Paladin. Then both of them can be in Cold Paladin. Sadly, the first skill is really good, to be honest, but the second skill is not as good because you have to retire it unless they have a card in JP. I'm not sure because I don't play the JP side. that you can superior call after attacking, but I'm not sure what that is. Probably maybe Vivian. Vivian has a skill, act or auto, I'm not sure. So if you were to use Blaster Blade, seek Blaster Blade Spirit or something, you can use Vivian acting, and then you can superior call at the same time. That will only be really good if your opponent has like 4 PGs and you swing, 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 and then you call and then attack, then it would, yeah, stuff. I'm not sure how good it is. Blazing Lion, so let's get into it. This is the cross ride of Blonde Ezel. So, Blazing Lion, Platina Ezel, Limit Break 5, or I would call it Ultimate Break because that's what people call it also. Counter plus 1, and until end of turn, all your rear cards gain 5000 power. And this unit gains 1 crit, which is really good. And then the second skill is if you have cross ride, so Blonde Ezel. In Contestant line Blonde Ezel, so if you have it in the show plus 2000 constant. But there's also one more new skill that will be in most ultimate break cards. So I will call it cross ride ultimate to limit. No, let's just say. So the third skill is not is gonna be common, a little like more common, because basically ultimate break turns to limit break if you're at cross ride. So you cross ride instead of ultimate break, it becomes limit break. It only is ultimate break if you ride the first writing or something, or you don't even get Blonde Ezel and then you write this. That would be a little annoying and sad. But I think specifically it's good for this one for Blonde Ezel, Platinum Ezel, because you have Kriv. Wait, yeah, Kriv. I don't know how Kriv of Kriv. I forgot how it's spelled. No, Kriv. So you can like use the skill to superior ride Blonde Ezel, then next time you just Platina Ezel. But wait, I'm not sure if you can do it in grade 2. But let's just continue. Conviction Dragon, Chrome Jailer Dragon. So he has the skill. He's a Gold Paladin unit. So his first skill is once per turn limit break 4. Retire 2 of your rear cards and use this unit gain plus 10,000 and 1 critical until end of turn. Sorry about that. Done. Okay, and then the second skill is you may Persona Blast to look at the top 4 and call 2. If you don't know what Persona Blast is, basically you have to discard a copy of him from your hand. That's Persona Blast. This is put in act, so like it's not when you attack or anything. And then this, since it's a Gold Paladin, he has also some like not effect, but like have a card text where it means he can be used in Shadow Paladin and Gold Paladin. So it's a dual card. I'm not sure what the name is, but okay. Let's go to the next reveal. There are so many reveals for today, so let's quickly cover them because okay. So this is the 5th card reveal. Beast DD Yamataro Trick. So it has a skill. It has a basic skill. When it stands in the battle phase, it gains 4000. So like when you're attacking, he restands because of a skill or trigger. He gains 4000 power. It's really good. So they reveal a card that I didn't see. So this is what since he's a Beast DD, he can be used in Azure Dragon. But Azure Dragon also has an evolution. So this is the evolution or cross ride. So Ultra Beast DD Illuminal Dragon. Limit break 4, counter plus 2, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, counter plus 2, stand 2 of your BCD rear cards, cards with, stand 2 cards with the BCD in its card name, and then if this unit is boosted, plus 3k. So if you boost it, plus 3k, and then the third skill it has is just cross ride BCD Azure Dragon. So this is good because like, not the best because Razors will be still better to be honest but you can use this like Azure Dragon attack Persona Blast Azure Dragon. Now you don't really have anything else because like Azure Dragon has 2 Persona Blast. That's why when you ride into this, counter blasting 2 is not that expensive because Azure Dragon himself doesn't really use counter blast. The only thing counter blast would be other cards probably like Kirara, and I don't think you even run that in the deck in the PCT deck. So let's continue. Battle DD Susanoo. On your card circle, during your turn, if you have Amaterasu Vanguard, this unit gains plus 3k. So this is like Fear, but instead of Blaster, Amaterasu. But you think that's Amaterasu on is one card? Okay. So this is the cross ride of Amaterasu. This is why BDD Battle DD Susanoo is there. Did I say Beast before? No, I don't think so. Hopefully not. Goddess of the Sun Amaterasu Vanguard Circle. Limit break 4. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, counter blast 2 to add a card from your deck to your hand. And then the second second skill is Vanguard Circle. During your turn, if you have 2 or more cards in your hand, this unit gains plus 2k, and then cross right, see you Amaterasu. So the first skill, what do I think about it? Not really great, because I can see you. I guess you can add a PG, but that's pretty much it. If you're fighting like a card after this, they will reveal like also Draconic Kaiser Vermilion. What can you really do? He's gonna wipe your front row, rear cards and rear card swing. Your QPT, one PG and then two insert. It is nothing if you're fighting. But I guess it's kind of good because you can add any card, so you can set up for next turn, so you can get Silent Tomb. But probably if you were to use it to card, okay, you would add a PG. So this is another card. Let's continue. Demon Conquering Dragon, Dungaree Unlimited. Limit Break is Vanguard Circle, Limit Break. So like this is the evolution of Dungaree. You probably know if you've seen the JP side or keep up with the old Vanguard. Vanguard Circle, Limit Break 4. Once per turn, counter plus 2 and bind the top card of your deck. And then retire one of your opponent's front row rear cards. Then if you have 3 or more cards in your bind zone, this unit gains plus 1 critical until end of turn. Until end of turn? I'm not sure until end of turn or constant. Oh, I think it's end of turn. And then the second skill is this unit gains plus 2k for each of your cards in the bind zone if I wasn't wrong. Hopefully that's the actual skill, because if I made a mistake, that would be funny. If I had any mistake, I would say in the description. And then the third skill is the cross ride normal Dungaree, which is Sealed Demon Dragon Dungaree. It's plus 2k, the like normal cross ride basically. In JP, so many cross rides, so if you guys play JP or even watch it, you guys should know like when I say cross ride, okay? So I would say if it's like a card new or already revamp, I would say evolution, because I don't know, I just say that. Guess. Okay. So this is another card. They reveal a lot. So Draconic Kaiser Vermilion, the blood. So this is the evolution of Kaiser Vermilion. Limit Break 5, wait, Ultimate Break, Counter Blast 3, and this unit gains 5k and 1 crit until end of turn, and gets the following ability. This unit pet until end of turn, this unit also gets the 5k and 1 crit, and also the following ability, which is this unit battles every unit in the opponent's front row rear card. Front row, basically. When swing, front row will get attacked, so intercepts don't matter to him. Which is really good because 5k 1 crit, so it takes out the PG and stuff. This is the problem of like why Amaterasu is not that great. And then the second skill is cross ride, Draconic Kaiser Vermilion, normal, and then the third skill is since he has ultimate break, he has the third skill. So if sorry, if he is at cross ride, is so like he has 13k and like stuff, he might lose one. Wait, not lose. Basically, instead of ultimate break, he will get limit break. Ooh, there's sound slot. Okay. This is a new card also. Water General of Wave-like Spirals, Benedict. He has a basic skill of Aquaforce. Rear guard circle. Once per turn, when this unit attacks. Oh wait, I think at the end of battle that this unit attacks a Vanguard, we stand it and it gets minus plus 5k until end of turn. This is really good for Aquaforce because like 10k swing to Vanguard if their opponent is a crit or something. And then we stand it, then attack with a boost to the rear card, or even Vanguard, no nothing, and then boost with the one to attack Vanguard or rear card even. They're really good because if you've seen Maelstrom, and then it works well with Maelstrom. So let's continue to the next card. This is the new boss card for Aquaforce. It's really good. I love this card. I wanted to play it, but sadly I couldn't find. But I still have actually one copy of Glory Maelstrom. So he has a skill. His full name is Bluestone Supreme Dragon, Glory Maelstrom. So first skill is Ultimate Break. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may counter plus 2, and until end of battle, this unit gets plus 5k and 1 crit. He has also changed his skill to fit 0, because if you use the old skill would just destroy him, because he's basically, if he were to use the old skill, swing face, if opponent 5 he dies, the only way he can win is heal because of 0 ruling. Basically because in the real game he prevents all other guardians other than grade 0s and intercepts. But then now intercepts are the only way of guarding and PGs, and if there is no such thing as grade 0s in Vanguard 0, so Glory Maelstrom just hits you at you can't guard. What he means is that you can't guard. And on top of that, plus 5k, he gains 5k. But then they changed it in zero to make him more fair. So the 5k one crit when he attacks the Vanguard by counterblasting 2, and then your opponent and then also there is one more thing, and your opponent must randomly choose a grade 3 from their hand and discard it to activate a sentinel. If they could not discard, it doesn't activate. So if they want a PG, they have to randomly discard grade 3, and it's probably like Vanguard 0. It's Vanguard 0, so they will randomly choose you. You can choose the grade 3, but it's a really good card because of that, because the threat that opponent has to have both of those cards in their hand would just mean like, although that this doesn't have, I don't think this one has like a wave or like you have two number of battles. No, you just have 5k one crit swing phase, and then like opponent has a PG and a grade 3, which means they have 3 cards after they wave. They have to discard 2 autos and one is their hand. So it's just crazy because now that you gain a crit. So basically, if your opponent would get hit, they would almost die. They would be dead basically. But that's pretty much it for the Vanguard 0 reveals, I guess. Oh wait, there's one more Vanguard 0 reveal, but it's for the JP side. This is actually all for JP side. The English side doesn't really have much to reveal. Why? Because it's already revealed in JP side, and also without that it will be interesting. You can watch other channels. So that was an audio error there, so I can't really change that. So this is I don't need to pause this. Because this is the why is this shown? This means basically they will have trial decks in Vanguard 0 Japanese. So in this trial decks you will get one triple rare, only one triple rare, and one sentinel. And also you will get, which is really cool, an SP version of the starter. So that starter is in SP, which is really good. But the problem of this is in JP, and it's also pay. You can it's not free. So like you can't get gems, or you can't get that. It's just like pay. So like if you were to start the game late, if you wanted to get a full deck directly without using Create Elemental, you can buy this. But it costs 1,220 yen, and I'm not sure how much that in USD because I'm not in US. I don't live in the US. That's the only clue to where my location is. But I do speak English. Very confusing. No, probably not, because nowadays everyone speaks English, even from the other countries. Let's see, let's skip through. So this is the Vanguard 0 Championship. I've covered this in the old video, and then but sadly I can't cover, like I can't join this because one, Japanese, two, yeah, and I don't have an account in Japanese, and also you need to speak Japanese or something. It's just I can't join this sadly. Hopefully you can watch other content creators who can probably join this, like one is different fight or someone else, I'm not sure. Like there are some English, some JP, so you guys can check it out if they also won or something. I'm not sure. Well, not because it's not starting yet, I mean. So VVT09. So that's it for the Vanguard 0 reveals. So now we get into the real card fight, like the TCG, physical TCG reveals. So this is a new card, Magia Doll, Dark Side Mirror Master. So her first skill, auto when retired from your Guardian Circle, you may put in your soul. And then second skill, auto your card circle when placed by where your unit's ability with Harri in this card name, you countercharge 1. So what it means is that after guarding or like it's retired, you put in the soul, and then skill of Harri is that and then you use this ability of a card with Harri that we don't know yet technically, but I know the skill and it will be revealed. I will spoiler, but guys gonna find it out anyway. So you get to superior call her, and then you countercharge 1. So if you superior call her with a card with Harri, this card is a common and it will be reasonable because it's only Harri set. So this is another card, Magia Doll, Flying Periton. She has the same first skill where when retired from a Guardian Skull, you may put in your soul. And then the second skill is auto when placed by your unit's ability with Harri in this card. So similar like that, but instead of countercharge like the Dark Side, the Mirror Master, you have to you get to throw 1. Okay, And then yeah, that's it. It's a common also, I'm sure, or common or rare. I don't know. The rarity is like a little blurry because it's small. So this is another card, Macchiato Prana. So she has the first skill is similar. When retired from a guardian circle, you may put her into your soul. But then she also has a second skill which is different, where she is called by like when placed by to your cursor by your unit's ability with Harri in this card name. Choose one of your Vanguard and this unit, and that unit gains 10k. So 10k, 10k, which is one okay, which is really good because you super call you and then plus 10k, 10k, which is always acceptable. One fun fact is that Prana was actually a grade 4, but then since they're a grade 4 stride, so like she was like Ichikishima, so they both are strides, and if they wanted to come back, they can't be strides because there are no strides yet, so they become grade 2 for some reason. But then again, they also made Lambros back, and it seems like he's the triple, he's the VR, not the grade 3. Why did I say triple VR? So this is the grade 2. Magiato, Lunatic Dragon. Auto when retired from Red Guardian Circle, you may put the soul, the normal one, and then auto Red Card Circle when placed by your unit's ability with Harri, like all of them. Choose up to one of your opponent's red card, and your opponent puts it into his or her soul. So super call. Choose one of your opponents, put in the soul. Actually, wait, let me check something. Was there any cost? No, there was no cost. I thought I missed. So this is another card, Nor Pigeon Pop. This is actually different because it doesn't have Macchiato. So the first skill is auto read card circle. When placed, put up to one card with Macchiato from your drop zone to the zone, which is good because like if you have like Macchiato sent to the damage and then you healed it, you can put it in your soul, shove it in your soul. What did I say, shove? And the second skill is auto read card circle. At the end of battle that it attack, if this unit is on a stage. What a stage mean, I will explain later on in the video. No, not later on, after this, because there will be cards that will explain what it is. Counter +1 and return this unit to your hand. And then search your deck for up to one. Search your deck or drop zone, sorry, for up to one Starry Pop Dragon. That's the name of your unit that they will show because you probably haven't heard it because it's not revealed yet until here. Call it to the stage, and if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. That's it. So the stage thing mechanic will be confusing without the what stage is. So after this they will reveal what the stage is. So before that we will talk about the 6 card reveal for the physical. This is 6 out of 7. The Starry Pop Dragon. So continues under card circle. This unit A plus 5,000 for each of this unit gains 5,000 for each card with Macchiato in their card names. So this gain was 5k for each of your cards with Macchiato, like from all those 4 varieties. They will boost this unit plus 5k. But then the second skill, when placed on a stage, this unit gains you get imaginary gift Axel. What's a stage again? Just give me a second and we will explain. But this is really good. So and then the second skill is when it attacks, if this unit power is 40,000 or more, plus get okay. Oh no. Plus it gains 1 critical and your opponent cannot call sentinels from his or her hand. At the end of battle you have to retire this unit. So it's a one-time use, like a one-time battle use. You can also leave it in your board, I guess, but then why would you want to do that if you're fighting, like imagine fighting Chakra Blade Master. Boom, one turn you die. Okay, no, this is the VR. They actually revealed Mass Magician Harri. It's strange how they revealed it so quick. The first skill is auto Vanguard Circle when placed. This is mandatory, okay? So before I say the skill is that it's mandatory. So when you place on Vanguard, choose one additional Excel marker and it becomes a stage until end of fight. So what a stage is basically a stage is basically a new mechanic where that is the only additional rear card circle you're gonna get for the whole fight. So you put all the Excel circles that are already placed into so like you stack them together like force markers, and that is only one additional circle, so it's like a stage. But a few things you should notice that I'm not sure if the card on top of the additional card circle will disappear, but one thing for sure is that the cards that will be sucked in into the stage, the cards like, oh, so you have Excel circle, 3 Excel circles, and then you choose one, and then you have 3 units on all Excel circle. I'm not sure for the one you select will go to drop zone, but I know that the 2 cards that will go in the Excel circle will go into the Excel circle soul will get will fall down because it will basically technically fall and die. Yeah, well, that's not say die. Just go to the drop zone because there is no red card circle, and if there is no red card circle, they go to the drop zone. So the new mechanic will be explained also after this. So the second skill is that act on Vanguard circle. You may counter blast 1 and discard 1 from your hand, and you call up to 2 cards with Macchiato in this card name. There are call up to 2 different cards with different card names with Macchiato in this card name. Wait. Call up to 2 cards with Macchiato in their different card names from your soul to regard circle and gets plus 5,000 until end of turn. So what it means basically, you call 2 cards with Macchiato, but those 2 cards have to be different. That's what I meant to say. And then it has also, the skill is not complete if your opponent's Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater, you call up to 4 instead. So which is really good because you counter plus 1, discard 1, then you potentially plus 3 because you get plus 1 normally, but then if your opponent's grade 3 you get plus 3, which is really good. And then if you remember the Macchiato, the grade 1s, there is 2 grade 1s, Flying Periton and Mirror Master, which can counter charge and draw a card also. So basically you get your city sources back completely if you call them. So which is really good because crazy. And for the also one thing about the stage is that the Excel markers on the stage power will stack. So like it's like force marker basically, but on a separate rear card circle. So let's continue. So that's they're gonna show you how they do it. So they call Prana and the Flying Periton to go to soul, and then you have to gain 10,000 power. Flying Periton skill, draw 1. So yeah, Prana skills gain 10,000 power to Vanguard and her. So then so the stage is a pigeon, and then you get to use the pigeon skill to put the what is that card? Mark Gayadol from the drop zone to the soul, which is really good. So and then the pigeon attacks. And then the pigeon goes back to hand to superior call Starry Pop Dragon. Now that Starry Pop Dragon, then since that is what the stage was, you place it there, and then with the skill of the sense, because there is a stage, you put the Excel markers on top inside the. Yep. So they stack the power, and then also you get to draw 1 because of they're using Excel 2. And then Starry Pop Dragon. So this time they didn't use Starry Pop Dragon skill yet because like they imagine you becoming like grade 2, and then also intercept with the grade 2 Prana, so you can send it to the soul then, and then you card, and then when you card with that Macchiato, you basically go to the soul again, which is really good. And then the thing about the pigeon is really good is that you only need Starry Pop Dragon 1. But the only problem if you're running 1, like you get 1 to give more space, but then 1 is that the risky thing if it goes to your damage. Yeah, the only risky thing is if it goes to your damage, because if it goes to your hand, you can like normally like discard it, like you can you can't call it, so like you have to find a way to discard it like PG or something early. It's fine if you're early PG because you can set up for the pigeon, but then at the same time you can also not use the pigeon skill, you can use the other Macchiato to set up first. I don't really play Paymoon, but that doesn't seem like much of a problem, I guess. Oh, one more thing is that maybe if you soul charged it, but I don't think so. You can, So and then use the skill, and then you send a card in the drop zone, and then call the pigeon again, which is really good. You're just spamming the skill, which is really good. The skills are spamming. Also, the thing about Starry Pop Dragon, which is really good, is that his skill is when it attacks, so you can possibly swing face, use your Vanguard to attack, possibly get triggers and give the power to Starry Pop Dragon to completely like make Starry Pop Dragon a buff dragon that will destroy your opponent. Because Look, and the XL2, so he's 20k, but then he also gains 5,000 for his macchiato, so he's at 45k. So opponent should guard with, if they're 13k Vanguard, because this they use Harri skill. He's at he has to cut 35k, but you cannot use PG on top of that. Also, like, which is really good, the combo. I really like it. The new mechanics actually good, because the some of the mechanics is confusing and seems a little complicated. But that's pretty much it for the video. No more updates. Oh, one more thing is that the Vanguard 0, the global version, since I'm recording this a little late, I got the notification for the global version, so it gets a JP like, so like, but not like exactly. So they will get the triple rare gacha thing, where you open 10 packs and you get the triple rare triple rare pack, guaranteed pack. If you use 10, if you open 10 packs with paid gems, so 1000 gem for another triple rare, which is not that bad. Oh, this video is 31 minutes. So that's pretty much it. The video is really long because there's a lot to cover. Subscribe, like, and share for more videos like this. Comment down below any questions you might have, and that's pretty much it. And oh yeah, subscribe, like, and share, and also hit the bell and choose all to get notified, to turn on post notifications, so you don't miss another video and get notified. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye. Stay safe and stay healthy, guys. See ya.